Hello friends, welcome to Cyberspace for Study channel. In this video, we will going to see the MCQs on modern history. The first question is, from which year did the Muslim League start demanding a separate nation for the Muslims? Options are A. 1929, B. 1919, C. 1940, D. 1942. And the answer is C. 1940. Second question. Tilak called him the Diamond of India, the Jewel of Maharashtra, and the Prince of Workers. Who is referred in these words? Options are A. Shivaji, B. Ajapat Rai, C. Madhavrao, D. Gokhale. The answer is D. Gokhale. Dandi March started on dash 1930. Options are A. 12th May, B. 12th March, C. 12th February, D. 12th April. The answer is B. 12th March. The Civil Disobedience Movement had been led in the Northwest Frontier Province by options are A. Badruddin Tyabji, B. Sheikh Mohammad Tyabji, C. Dr. M.A. Ansari, D. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. The answer is D. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. The governor of the East India Company was options are A. Nominated by the Mughal Emperor, B. Appointed by the Monarch of England, C. Appointed by the British Parliament, D. Elected by the members of the East India Company. The answer is D. Elected by the members of the East India Company. Provision was made in Act of 1773 for the office of a Governor General of options are A. Port William, B. Madras, C. India, D. Bombay. The answer is A. Port William, that is Calcutta. As per the Act of 1919, which of the following was not a transferred subject? Options are A. Land revenue, B. Medical relief, C. Museum, D. Education. The answer is A. Land revenue. Who said the Congress is tottering to its fall and one of my greatest ambitions while in India is to assist it to a peaceful demise? Options are A. Lord Lansdowne, B. Lord Curzon, C. Lord Dufferin, D. Lord Elgin. The answer is B. Lord Curzon. What did the Rowlatt Act 1919 empower the British government to do? Options are A. Detain a person for any duration without a trial, B. Foment class and caste strife, C. Shut down any industrial unit at will, B. Extend the period of imprisonment for Indians. The answer is A. Detain a person for any duration without a trial. Al-Hilal was a newspaper launched for propagating nationalism by options are A. Mahatma Gandhi, B. D.E. Vacha, C. Abdul Kalam Azad, D. Syed Ahmed Khan. And the answer is C. Abdul Kalam Azad. The Cripps Offer was regarded as a post-dated check by options are A. Nehru, B. Jinnah, C. Gandhi, D. Rajaji. And the answer is C. Gandhi. The Bhoodan Movement had been started by options are A. Jayaprakash Narayan, B. Acharya Kripalani, C. Vinoba Bhave, D. M.K. Gandhi. And the answer is C. Vinoba Bhave. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan had started a reform movement among the Muslims called the Dash Movement? Options are A. Sufi Movement, B. Aligarh Movement, C. Wahhabi Movement, D. Jaipur Movement. And the answer is B. Aligarh Movement. The main cause of the tribal uprisings of the 19th century was, options are A. The British had settlements and land laws had created tension in the tribal society. B. The British forest laws. C. Christian missionary activities in the tribal areas. D. New excise regulations and police exactions. And the answer is B. The British forest laws. Nawab Siraj-ud-Daulah or Bengal was defeated by the English in the Battle of Plassey, mainly. Options are A. Because of capture of a band of Frenchmen under the Nawab's service by the English. Because of B. Because of Clive's conspiracy with the Nawab's commander-in-chief Mir Jafar and rich bankers of Bengal. C. Because of Siraj-ud-Daulah's retirement from the battlefield. D. Because the English forces were much stronger than those of the Nawabs. The answer is B. Because of Clive's conspiracy with the Nawab's commander-in-chief Mir Jafar and rich bankers of Bengal. The Khilafat movement of the Indian Muslims related to, options are A. Provision of separate electorate for the Muslims in the Act of 1919. B. Restoration of the Sultan of Turkey who has Khalifa of the Muslim world. C. Restoration of territories to Turkey captured by Britain in the First World War. D. Lifting of martial law in Punjab. The answer is B. Restoration of the Sultan of the Turkey who was Khalifa of the Muslim world. Which of the following was not contained in the Cripps Offer? Options are A. Control of defense of India by the Indian national government. B. Constituted Assembly. C. Dominion status to India. D. Right to take part in highest councils. And the answer is A. Control of defense of India by the Indian national government. The revolt of 1857 in Awadh and Lucknow was led by, options are A. Wazid Ali Shah, B. Begum Zeenat Mahal, C. Begum Hazrat Mahal, D. Asaf-ud-Daul. And the answer is C. Begum Hazrat Mahal. Who was the first to raise the slogan Inqilab Zindabad? Options are A. Veer Savarkar, B. Shankaran Nayar, C. M. Kelappan, D. Bhagat Singh. The answer is D. Bhagat Singh. What benefits did the Poona Pact offer to depressed classes? And the options are A. 18% seats in the central legislature and 148 seats in the provincial legislature. B. 44 seats in the central legislature. C. 20% reservation in the provincial legislature. D. 50% reservation in the ICS, Indian Civil Service. And the answer is A. 18% seats in the central legislature and 148 seats in the provincial legislature. What had the Sir Charles Wood dispatch of 1854 primarily dealt with? Options are A. Social reforms, B. Political consolidation, C. Educational reforms, D. Administrative reforms. And the answer is C. Educational reforms. The permanent settlement introduced by Cornwallis in Bengal is known as, options are A. Zamindari system, B. Mahalwari system, C. Iqtidari system, D. Raitwari system. And the answer is A. Zamindari system. To campaign for Home Rule, Mrs. Annie Besant published the newspaper. Options are A. New India and Commonwealth, B. Young India and Home Rule News, C. Maratha and Kesari, D. Home Rule Courier. And the answer is A. New India and Commonwealth. The Indians were allowed to frame their constitution by options are A. The Council Act of 1909, B. The Government of India Act of 1935, Mountford Reforms, D. August Offer. And the answer is D. August Offer. Who had given out the political message or India for Indians? And the options are A. Swami Vivekananda, B. P. H. Charlu, C. Dayananda Saraswati, D. AOU. And the answer is C. Dayananda Saraswati. As per August Offer, the British objective for India was dash: A. Provincial authority, B. Dominion status, C. Poona Swaraj, D. Responsible government. The answer is B. Dominion status. The Secretary of State for India was given powers by and the options are A. The Act of 1909, the Act of 1858, the Act of 1861, the Act of 1919. And the answer is D. The Act of 1919. In the absence of Gandhi, the Quit India movement had been led by options are A. Aruna Asaf Ali, B. Dadabhai Nauroji, C. Sarojini Naidu, D. Jawaharlal Nehru. And the answer is A. Aruna Asaf Ali. The Nehru Report of 1928 with proposals for constitutional reforms had been prepared by options are A. Kamla Nehru, B. Jawaharlal Nehru, C. Motilal Nehru, D. All of the above. And the answer is C. Motilal Nehru. The headquarters of the Ghadar Party was at options are A. San Francisco, B. Berlin, C. Moscow, D. Karachi. And the answer is A. San Francisco. Thank you for watching. Please support us by subscribing our channel, share with your friends and like the bell button.